Alright YouTube, this is Farmall 51 here. This is the Cub Cadet original project. Let's see here. I've still got some sludge to get out, but and all that sludge on the gears. But they're actually in very good shape for its age, and I've still got some gunk in here to clean up, but I got the seals knocked out. I got those ordered. They'll be here at the end of the week. I've been cutting gaskets. I make my own gaskets on simple stuff like this here in the rear and things like that. I can't tell you how much money we probably saved on that Cub Lowboy by making all our own gaskets. Every gasket except, you know, like the head gasket and, you know, things like that are obviously I can't make those. I mean, you know, made the radiator gasket, the oil pan, the front cover, all the transmission, you know, gaskets, all that was cut. Got a lot of the material. I do make my own, so. And I bought the black RTV gasket, so the high temperature. I put that on everything because it's supposed to be the oil resistant and all that, so it works the best. But like I say, I'm getting ready to sand this down pretty good here. See, all that's clean. It's been power washed out and oiled over, so I do have one thing that I'm going to change on this engine. I'm not engine, but this tractor. This gear right here, I'm going to swap it out. This is a 12 tooth gear, I believe. And I found a website that you can buy a 13 tooth gear without having to swap the gear out on the transmission. And it will speed it up 1 to 2 miles an hour in every gear. So, I mean, they go, that third gear, this thing flies anyway, but I figured, you know, it wouldn't hurt to speed it up a little bit, and because like in the parades and stuff, you know, a lot of the bigger tractors will leave you behind. So, but I've also got this seal here I'm going to replace. Take the seal out, and there's a little snap ring back there that holds this gear in. So, but I will be swapping this out for the 13 tooth gear versus the 12. So I still got a lot of parts that are needing to be sandblasted. The engine is honed. It needed just a little bit of, you know, cleaning up. The valves are done, and I've had the valve reground, and so it should give a little bit, you know, have better compression. I think it has some compression loss when I tested it before, so it was a little bit lower than I would have liked. So. And it did have some blow-by, or, you know, blow-by side. But there's new rings and all for it, so when that gets back, that will be put together. And doing some cleaning up on some parts here. So there's a rear gasket that I made for it. That's all been taken apart and cleaned, and get a new shifter knob for it, but I got all that back together. So I got a lot of work to do. By next week I'll have a lot of work to do, but if our weather keeps doing like it's doing here, I'll be cutting grass again here in another week, which is February. It's only like the 4th or 5th of February. It's ridiculous, but But anyway, all right, that's it on the Cub Cadet original and the 61 model.